1.
What's up, Buttercuppers? It's What's Up Wednesday, and today I'm going to be making Cubanos. So I'm going to show you Cubanos on the stove, on like a griddle or a pan, and then I'll show you Cubanos on the panini press. So let's get started. Let's look at the ingredients you're going to need today. So luckily I made a pork shoulder yesterday, so we're going to use some pulled pork for the pork section of the Cubano. I have some ham, that's just deli ham, and then some sliced Swiss cheese, some dill pickles, I like the nice long slices, and then obviously some yellow mustard, and then some French rolls. So let's get started. So first thing, we're going to need to get all the middle ingredients warmed up. So, you know, per sandwich, you can determine how much you want, and I already have the griddle warming up. So that's probably enough pork for one sandwich. And then here we'll get, if you can see that, number 2 going here. And it's good to get all the ingredients that are going to be in the middle kind of already cooking. You're going to see here, we're going to get the cheese on there, melt it all up before we even grill it. So, all right, now let's get the ham as well. Over here, you know, just however much you want to put into your sandwich. If I should turn that down just a little bit. It's entirely up to you, but you know, this is sandwiches for Sam and I, so you know, a 20-year-old boy can eat quite a bit. So just get everything on here, warming up. No sense saving it, so we'll throw a little extra on there. I like to put the cheese right onto the pork. It kind of binds it together. It'll be easier to put it on the sandwich when that time comes. I got an extra piece here, so I'll just jam it on there. And the fun part is here, when you're cooking all this on this griddle, as the cheese starts to melt onto there, it starts to caramelize a little bit, and then we'll start stacking this together before we put it on our bun. So while that's cooking, now the next piece we can do is, key to this is buttering your buns. So we're going to want to butter the top side and the bottom side of this bread, as then we go to essentially make like a, what I would say, lack of a better term, like a grilled cheese kind of type of sandwich. So of course that was not cut all the way through the best, so hold please. All right, this one can be for Sam since it's got a little messed up on the bun. He won't know the difference. All right, so while those are going there, you can see they're starting to get a little melt. We're just going to lavishly apply butter. I mean, this isn't like your healthy choice. This is more of a kind of a comfort food. So you can see here the butter is laid on pretty thick on the top. And you'll like the way that tastes. A lot of this is going to melt off anyway, but it kind of gets that nice crust on there when you go in and press it. So got one side done. I need Charlie in here to get anything that falls on the floor here. All right. Holy butter. All right. Those are buttered up good. Let's go over and see how one needs to get a little, flip the ham over. Perfect. Sticking together there a little bit. So once this the ham's going to start to obviously cook much faster than everything else. I'm just going to move that right on top of the cheese here and just let it kind of melt together a little bit more. I'm already starting to get that sandwich going. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. I just want to get that pork nice and warm. Don't be shy in smushing it together either. All right. Okay, so let's let that go. Make sure I'm gonna go over to my panini. Make sure I'm getting nice and hot here. Woo, really hot, really hot. Okay, so let's do we'll put the first one onto the sandwich here, and then we're gonna put it right into the press. So, you know, I don't know what the trick here is other than just let her go, and hopefully you're not on the cleanup crew when everything makes its way onto the floor here. Oh yeah, ooh, that's hot. All right, get it right in there, do the best you can. All right, now we're gonna add a couple pickles right up top there. Some mustard. Don't be shy, a lot of it ends up spilling out anyway. All right, we're gonna put it into the press. Get all this together. So it's gonna be oozing out. Oh, you hear that sizzle. All right, now don't be shy to really, ooh, that's hot. The hardest thing here is getting the initial press down without it sliding the butt off. You can see that butter, if you get the camera on there, you can see that butter is all kind of already melting off the sandwich anyway. So when that cooks up, it's going to kind of caramelize and it's going to be delicious. All right, let's get the last one from here right to the sandwich. Oh yeah, look at that. That looks good. Smells good. All right, same thing. Let's add our pickles. A couple pickles. Some mustard. You can hear the other one just sizzling. All right, this one's going to go right back onto this hot pan. It's going to sizzle. And since I don't have a press, you want to kind of smush this sandwich down. I'm just going to use a pan. You know, some people heat the pan and then smush it down. I'm just going to put it on there and just give it a little smush. And then my pan's dirty on the bottom, so I don't want to put that back in your stove. But I'll go back over and check this one. Just keep it on there. Let's let it keep going, and we'll flip it here in a little bit. All right, you can see I flipped this one. Now we're just going to don't be afraid just to give it a good press down. You want the sandwich to be kind of smushed, kind of flat. All right, now we'll go over to the press. All right, our first one that was on the griddle is done. So this is what the finished product looks like. And here it's got a nice crisp shell to it. So now we just cut into, and you can get a look there. It's nice and steaming in the middle, nice and warm, and it is ready to serve. The one on the panini press is still cooking, but this is going to look pretty much just like this one. So you can either press it or you can do it right on the stove. So enjoy your Cubano.